Got the casual Robinson.
You something about those two white dudes, Hero and Robinson. Let me tell you something right now. They launch it in a way. I mean, they look like they ready to shoot from the parking lot. You understand? Who have we said that about? There's only one tag team that we have said that about.
Steph and Clay.
Man.
Now you may be saying, who's Duncan Robinson kind of deal if you've been living under a rock? Because he's a man who, along with Jimmy Butler, is definitely keeping the Heat alive in the finals right now against LeBron James. But how good really is he, or how good will he be? Duncan Robinson's story is actually so crazy to me and personal to me. He grew up in Newcastle, New Hampshire, which is actually my home state, and he's only the second player to ever come from my state. With Matt Bonner. Matt Bonner won the championship with the Spurs. He went to a D3 college before going to Michigan, which he averaged about 11 points per game. For his 2-year career, homie's only averaging 12, 2, and 1, which without perspective makes him seem like a really one-sided mediocre player if you looked at statistics. See, those stats don't really seem that crazy, right? But the thing is, this dude is literally the glue of that team. Without him, Miami Heat are coming nowhere near the finals. He's shooting 47% from 3 in his second year and 66% from the field in 73 games, averaging around 29 minutes per game. I feel like his floor as a player is JJ Redick. I mean, he's that type of dude who's going to get you a bucket from deep, from long range. I mean, double contest, banking in a 3. I feel like ceiling is definitely Klay Thompson type of player if he can get his interior game and his defense to that next level. I mean, when I say this dude lacks inside game, I really mean it. I probably have seen him take 4 layups, 4 inside shots this whole playoffs. I mean, I watched that whole series against the Celtics. I would really be lying if I said I think he will be as good as Klay Thompson. I mean, that's a really high standard to hold yourself to. That's the 3rd best shooter in NBA history, in my opinion. But it's not really a reach to say that he's almost up there in shooting. We really have not seen such an efficient shooter in a long time. I mean, I think what really separates him from big-time other role players, obviously, is his 3-point stroke. I think it's amazing he's just so efficient. I feel like if Duncan Robinson is on that Lakers team and plays with Danny Green, obviously they already got that ring because he would have hit that shit and knocked down. Per 36 in the playoffs are 15, 2, and 4, which is actually pretty good. I mean, that's almost identical to what Klay's stats were in his sophomore season. I mean, like I said before, watching him in the game, it almost looks identical to Klay Thompson. It's kind of weird. I mean, he comes off, screams the same, the way he's ready to get the ball, ready to shoot that shit, ready to launch it. It's like identical, all things depending, with no injuries, that Duncan the Hero could be the league's second coming of Steph and Clay, even though Hero is more of a D-book type of player in my opinion. Both very one-dimensional players right now at that point in their career where their offensive game is so up there with the greats, but their defensive game really lacks. I really don't think there's debate that these two awkward-ass white dudes in Bam will definitely lead the Heat to success. I mean, they have some of the highest potential on the team in the league, in my opinion. I mean, if Duncan's proved anything over his career, it's that he's definitely a fighter who's not going to give up. I mean, he's got that work mentality. I mean, you need that in Miami. That's what they're accustomed to with their history. He's ready for it. He's ready to win. Alright, man, that's my second ever video on Duncan Robinson. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments or anything I improved, anything I missed, any points I could have made better. Just let me know. Like and subscribe.
Incredibly humbling, just because I certainly never expected to be here. So just try to be grateful for every opportunity that I'm given. Go out and prove my teammates and coaches right, because they want me to shoot the ball every time I touch it. So it's easy to be clear in the mind when they're telling you that.